All right, let's dive into something that kind of flips traditional money advice on its head. It's called the no budget budget, and yeah, it's all about taking control of your money by, well, letting go.
So let me ask you this. Have you ever tried to budget? I mean, really tried? Tracking every coffee, every little purchase, only to just give up after a week because it felt like a second job? Trust me, you are so not alone. It's exhausting. And today, we're going to talk about a way out.
Okay, so what's the big alternative? We're going to explore a much simpler, way more automated way to handle your money. It's pretty much designed for anyone who just hates getting bogged down in the tiny details of a typical budget. So what is this thing, really? Well, at its core, the no-budget method is basically the exact opposite of what you're used to. Instead of tracking everything you spend, you just focus on the big stuff first. Your savings, your investments, paying down debt. You set all that up to happen automatically, and then whatever's left is yours. You can spend it however you want, with zero guilt.
Honestly, the best way to think about it is like set it and forget it for your finances. You're just building a system that does the heavy lifting for you in the background so you don't have to stress about it 24/7.
All right, so how do you actually do this? It sounds good in theory, right? Well, it all breaks down into 5 really simple steps that, pretty much anyone can follow. Let's walk through them. Here's the game plan. First, you got to know exactly what you bring home each month. Then, and this is the most important part, you pay yourself. After that, you automate your must-pay bills, spend whatever's left over, and then just do a super quick check-in once a month. See? Simple. Let's get into the details.
Okay, step 1. To make this really concrete, let's just use an example. Let's say your monthly take-home pay, that's after taxes, after everything, is $4,200. That's our starting number. That's the cash we have to work with every single month.
Now for step 2, and listen, this is the absolute key to this whole thing. The golden rule is you have to pay yourself first. Before rent, before groceries, before anything else, you automatically send money to your future self. This makes your financial goals a priority, not just some leftover afterthought.
And the how is what's really important here. Using our $4,200 example, you'd set up automatic transfers that happen right on payday. So as you can see here, that could be, say, $600 into an emergency fund, another $500 into retirement, and maybe an extra $300 towards some high-interest debt. That's a total of $1,400 that gets saved before you even see it.
So what's the result of all that? Well, after you've paid yourself that $1,400, you've got $2,800 left. Now, from this amount, you'll also automate your big essential bills, like rent. And then whatever is left after that, that is your guilt-free spending money. For groceries, for hobbies, for going out, for literally anything you want. No tracking, no justifying.
And the final step is just a monthly check-in. And don't worry, this is designed to be fast. We're talking 10 minutes tops. You're just asking yourself a few simple questions to see if the system's still working for you. Did I have enough for the fun stuff? Could I maybe bump up my savings a little? It's just about making small tweaks, not doing a whole budget overhaul.
Now, look, as awesome as this system is, it's not going to be the perfect fit for everybody. So let's take an honest look at the pros and cons to help you figure out if this is actually right for you.
So on the plus side, it's super low stress, and it builds your savings for you automatically. You actually get to enjoy your money without feeling bad about it. The downside? You don't really know where every single dollar is going, which means that leftover spending money can vanish pretty quick if you're not a little mindful. It also definitely works best for people who have a pretty stable and predictable income.
So if you've been listening to all this and you're thinking, you know what, this might actually work for me, then the best way to find out for sure is just to start small. Let's talk about how to turn this idea into, an actual action.
So here is your challenge for this week. It's just 3 things. First, find that exact take-home pay number. Second, just decide on an amount to save automatically. And seriously, even starting with $100 is a huge win. And third, just log into your bank account and set up that one single automatic transfer. That's it. That one little action can be a total game changer.
Let's just end on this thought. This whole method is about shifting the power back to you. By creating a really simple automated system, you're the one in the driver's seat. Your money doesn't have to be this big source of stress. You can absolutely take control of it one automatic transfer at a time.